Not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Landry comes in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Roten. The Bulls also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. And Pau Gasol subbed in for Mirotic. So the Bulls 5 right now. At small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Evan Turner is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Gibson in at the center, locking down the middle. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder wasn't happy with how he played. He chipped in his share of points and added 3 rebounds as well. Some ongoing concerns right now for the team, as he's been putting up paltry numbers for a longer stretch than anyone would like to see. Let's see if he can kickstart into high gear while the season is still young. Back to you guys. Great job, Doris, as always. Thank you. Well, not the kind of performance they count on, Greg, from him.
And that's the thing. I mean, they count on him heavily. When he fails to come through, then that's when you end up with the losses.
Sure thing. I mean, it's always going to be very difficult for them to pull out a win when he has the kind of game he did in that one, guys.
And a new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Gibson the screen. Rose passes to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
May have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
Against a lesser team, that performance wouldn't have been good enough. But play that way against a good team, and you end up with an ugly result that they had.
The Bulls leading by 5. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Here's a look at some stats for Okafor. Last year, getting it done. The whole team in points per game last season.
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Noel's checked in for Okafor, and Robert Covington subbed in for Carl Landry. Here's Covington. And the shot falls short this time. Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Passes to Butler. Fires from 18. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. On up the court. Oakley with it. And Rose picks him up defensively.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rose. Out to the right wing. Oakley dishes to Noel. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And the shot is long.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Livingston kicks to Butler. Inside, here's Gibson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points here for Taj Gibson.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Freak kicks to Oakley. There's the pick. He dishes it to Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 9. Unloads from 13. Livingston passes to Rose. And stolen by Freak. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First and second chance points, second in fast break points. And they were ranked third in blocks. a good, solid defensive team in the paint.
And guys, it speaks to the physical strength of this team that they scored so many more second chance points than anybody else. Their physicality and iron will inside made them a force to be reckoned with.
He kicks to Covington, fires the three, and he gets it to go. Covington's got 6 points.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And stolen by Oakley. And now the 76ers on the break. And he lays it up and in. Now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
From 13, and it's Freak with the rebound.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
76ers moving the ball around. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got his second basket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Butler against Oakley. That drops. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the...
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let's head out there in the third with one play in mind that will get our offense rolling. The pick and roll. Let's see what kind of answer they have for that. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Look at Evan Turner, what a contribution.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Hansbrough's checked in for Landry. Thompson comes in for Oakley, and Freak subbed in for Tony Rote. And the Bulls making a change also. Dunleavy's checked in for Pau Gasol. Freak in at point guard. Okafor out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak can't hit from in close.
Usually if he gets to the rim, He's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Picked by Okafor. From the arc. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Thompson.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Some good play from Rose in this one. He has 9 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Butler with the steal. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. No luck. Some solid defense right there from Freak. The pass to Hansbrough. Thompson in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Thompson against Butler.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Noel's checked in for Okafor. Freak dishes to Covington. There's a screen by Hansbrough. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Rose attacking, and the rejection by Noel.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get a hand to your own sisters dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you, Doris.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Bulls in second, the 76ers third.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Embiid.
Sticking too much.
Here's Covington. 8 points for him. And there's the 3-second violation.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Freak. Last season's performance for him was around 5 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
And the 76ers making a change here. Roten's checked in. There's a screen by Noel. Dishes. It to Embiid. Tries from 10. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Livingston passes to Noah. Feeds to Butler. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 11.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The 76ers trail by 4. There's a screen by Noel. Freak kicks to Embiid. Goes back up. And Noel lays it up and in. Noel's got his second bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Right side, Butler. Pass to Livingston. And Gibson kicks to Butler. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Roten. For the lead, that's good. Roten's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Livingston kicks to Mirotic. And Gibson, here we go. And he gets it to go. Gibson's got 8. Philadelphia has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Freak kicks to Roten. There's a screen, and they call an illegal screen here.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the 76ers with some changes. Okafor's checked in, and Robert Covington subbed in for Noel. Then for the Bulls, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Mirotic. Turner comes in for Butler, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Sean Livingston. So for Chicago right now, at small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Turner, and it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Freak dishes to Landry, shot from 12. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Turner passes to Gasol. Rose with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The 76ers trail by 7.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Oakley. And Gibson sends it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Right side Rose. Back to Gasol. Oakley against Gibson. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Tries from 16. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Here's Gasol. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rose. Freak kicks to Okafor from 12 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Dunleavy. The dish to Turner. There's the feed to Rose. Good looking screen by Gasol. 4 on the clock. All alone. Okafor grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Right wing, passes it to Freak. Landry with a screen for Freak. And Gibson sends it back. Outside Rose. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight. Big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.